Hey guys, it's Meg and Janice. Today we're going to be going through a tutorial for my favorite top knot. I'm starting here with day 2 hair, and the products that you're going to need are dry shampoo. I like to use Batiste because it's pretty affordable and works great. You also need some hairspray. This is TRESemme Hold number 2. And then you'll need a teasing brush. I got this from Ulta, as well as a regular paddle brush. Sorry for the griminess on the paddle brush. You're also going to need some bobby pins. These guys will be your savior in keeping your bun on top of your head, as well as a hair elastic for your ponytail. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump in. The first thing you're going to want to do is give your hair a nice brush with the paddle brush. As you can see here, I have a little bit of oil built up around my roots since I am going on second day hair here. But that's why we have our handy dandy dry shampoo. So go ahead and take your dry shampoo and spray this all throughout the roots in your hair. I like to lift up different sections of my hair and just spray right into the root to make sure that I'm getting all of the different areas on my head. This will really help to soak up any oil that you have, and it also gives your hair a little bit of grit, which makes the look last a little bit longer. So once you've sprayed the product in, go ahead and massage your fingers through your scalp. This will make sure that all of the product gets straight to the root of your hair and soaks up any of that oil. And as you can see, it also gives you some great volume. And last but not least, give your hair one last brush just to make sure that if there's any white cast left over from that dry shampoo, you are brushing that out, as well as evenly distributing the product throughout your hair. And voila, we're already looking much better than we started. Alright, so now it's time to really get into it. We are about to do our ponytail, and rather than doing a low ponytail that can be done sitting straight up, I like to flip over and pull all of the hair to the very top of my head so that I can get a nice high ponytail. So as you can see here, I've got my hair right at the top of my head, right at the crown, and I'm going to use my paddle brush just to brush through the hair and get rid of any lumps and bumps that I have going on. This really helps pull the look together and make the bun look a little bit more professional because it's nice and smooth and clean and neat, and it looks very put together. But in order to achieve this, I like to generally flip over one last time so that I can brush through the back of my hair as well. So you can kind of see in the bottom corner over here that I am just running my brush through the bottom of my hair going up towards the ponytail. And then we'll flip back over, and as you can see, I've got a nice smooth surface, and we'll go ahead and put my elastic around the hair. I usually like to make this ponytail pretty tight so that it stays in place. Once my ponytail is nice and secure, I like to pull the pieces right around the crown of my head out a little bit, which helps give it more volume and makes it look a little bit more effortless than if it was slicked back to my head. And once you have that in a good place, you're going to want to go ahead and grab that teasing brush that we talked about. So like I said, I found this at Ulta, and it has become one of my best friends when it comes to hair tools. So for this part, you're going to want to tease that ponytail. You're going to take the brush and run it down through your ponytail, almost creating knots. But don't be too aggressive, just kind of easily push the hair in a downward motion, and you'll start to see that it is almost poofing up. And don't be nervous when you start to see this. I know that it can look like a mess and like absolute chaos, but honestly, it's exactly what you're going for. The more that you start to create this volume and honestly create this mess, the bigger your bun is going to be and the more volume that it's going to have. So I like to keep doing this until I feel like I've gotten just about every piece of hair a little bit teased, and it all starts looking nice and puffy. From there, we're going to start doing a little bit of smoothing just so that it doesn't look insane. So what I'll do is I will take the outside layer of this ponytail and just run my teasing brush through it. You can see that this is starting to create a much smoother look to the overall ponytail, but you can still tell that there's a lot of volume. So the overall ponytail is much thicker than it was before because all of that teased hair is still in the center, but we've got a nice, shiny, smooth exterior so that it still looks very polished and put together. Alright, so now it's time to start twisting. As you can see, I've put my fingers right at the base of the ponytail and wrapped that hair right around them. What you will create is a little bit of a donut hole on the top of your head, and then you'll want to secure this right at the back with a bobby pin. You should be able to pull your hands away and have it stay up, but if not, just keep pinning. From here, it's really just editing. So as you can see, I'm taking kind of the leftover ponytail and securing that under, and I'll continue to wrap those pieces that are sticking out underneath the little donut hole that we have. So as you can see here, I'm pushing it right underneath to hide those ends and securing it with another bobby pin. You can use as many or as few bobby pins as you want, and really at this point, a lot of it is up to you on how you want your bun to look. For me, I really like to have the edges of my bun touching with the base of my hair. So I'll just pull those edges down and bobby pin them so that it looks like everything is connected. And as you can see here, without doing it to the other side, it looks a little bit like a unicorn horn. So again, I'll grab that edge and just pull it down until it's meeting with the top of my hair, and we'll pin that in so that it looks like it's touching. And again, from here on, it's really just finessing. So if there's anything that is sticking out that you don't like, if there's any lumps or bumps that you aren't happy with, feel free to work your fingers through your hair and kind of get those taken care of. You can also grab any extra bobby pins if there's still areas of that bun that don't feel secure, so feel free to put those in. But once you're feeling good, grab your hairspray and go ahead and start sealing everything down. For me, I go a little bit crazy with hairspray, but feel free to use however much or little as you'd like. You can see I like to use my hands to kind of guide the hair in the direction that I want and to get rid of any flyaways or frizz or hairs that are just astray. So I'll kind of push everything into place and then do a nice big once over with the hairspray for a final touch, and then we are done. So as you can see, this is a nice simple look. I love to wear this during the work week. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you found it helpful, and of course tag me on social media if you try it out for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and comment below with what you'd like to see next.